Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Todd Champion. This is Camping with Champion, and tonight I'm going to be doing a little stealth camping in my truck in the parking garage at the airport in Huntsville, Alabama. But on my way there, I'm going to check every dumpster I can. My flight leaves at about 4 a.m. and I've got nothing else to do, so the whole way up there to the airport, I'm gonna stop and look in every dumpster until I find something good. And whatever I find, I'll give it away to one of y'all if you want it. I'm gonna start with this dumpster right here. This is my local dumpster, and I have found a lot of stuff in here before. So I'm gonna check this one first, and then we'll hit the road and start hitting more dumpsters on the way to the airport to camp out in the truck tonight. Last night I went to a dumpster where I once found a whole case of water, and they had put a padlock on it, so now they're trying to keep me out of them. That's very disrespectful. All right, let's see what we got. Oh man, that's kind of heavy. Sometimes they put stuff in these big bags to try and trick me. Yep, look at this, y'all. If I would have gotten here earlier, look at that. And this whole bag is just completely full of these. I bet you they're all melted by now. Oh wow, they're melted, but they're still very cold. So if I'd have got here just a little bit sooner, we would have gotten every one of these and kept them cold, and they would have been fine. Dang it. So a worker just came out of the Dollar General. But I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my looking here since I'm already right here and I've already been spotted. Ew, okay, that's just garbage. All right, I think we're done here, and I'm highly embarrassed. These people in this car over here already saw me, so let's get out of here and go to the next one. It's already about 9 p.m., so all the stores should be closing soon, so hopefully I won't get spotted anymore. I was on my way to the next spot, and I got a message on my phone saying that my car rental had been canceled by the host. I use this app called Turo to rent cars. I've rented from them twice before, never had a problem. But I'm supposed to pick a car up in the morning in Minneapolis when I get off of my flight. That's where I'm going, by the way. I'm going to Minneapolis to the outdoor retailer show. This guy just canceled on me, and it says that your money, which is almost $300, should be refunded within 4 to 6 days. That's crazy. I do have the money to rebook another car, but if I didn't, that would be insane. I would just be stranded out there. I can't believe someone can cancel within, 12 hours of you picking up the car. Oh my gosh. Makes me so mad. So I had to stop. I'm pulled over so I can look and try and get another car. If I can't find one, I'll just have to take Ubers while I'm there, which is fine, but I wanted to do a stealth camp while I was there, and I need a car for that. So, because the place I wanted to go is like an hour away from where I'm going to be, so I really needed a car for that. Oh man, that's so frustrating. Also, if they can take your money instantly, then why does it take 4 to 6 days for them to refund your money, especially when it's something that's, not my fault whatsoever? I'm so mad. A little bit of good news about the car situation. So apparently if the host cancels on you like that, then you can rebook another car within 24 hours, and you can use the same funds that you already paid with, so you don't have to wait for a refund. But if you wanted your money back, then you would just have to wait 4 to 6 days. But that is a hassle because YouTube is my full-time job now. And if you don't know this, YouTube only pays you one time a month, and they pay you on the 21st of every month. So when it gets close to the 21st, I'm usually pretty broke by then. So it's getting that way right now. So being out $300 for another week would have been tough. I will manage, but I didn't want to do it. All right. I'll check back in after I find another car to rent. So I was able to rebook, and it was really cool because they gave me a credit to pay the difference between my old booking and the new one. So I rented a Tesla just because I've never driven an electric car before, and I think I'm going to try and camp in it too. But they gave me like $160 credit to make up for the last minute cancellation. So that was really cool. So shout out to Turo because that was really awesome. Now I get to camp in an electric car. It doesn't look very big though, so I don't know how that's gonna go. Anyways, back to dumpster diving. We are at our second spot. We're gonna go around back at this Dollar General and see what we can find. There's also a pet supply store, so maybe we can look in there too. Let's see. Ew, this is the pet supply one, and I'm not really seeing anything. Kind of scared to look in here. Afraid there might be like dead hamsters and stuff. All right, on to the next. Gross. This is a Mexican restaurant's dumpster. I will not be getting in there. Although I do love a good tamale. All right, here's the Dollar General dumpster. Oh man, completely empty. Dang it. Well, off to the next one. That's 1, 3 dumpsters checked so far. 0 treasures found. I was just about to leave, but I saw one more dumpster that I hadn't checked, and when I looked inside of it, it was full of stuff. So I ran, grabbed my camera, and got prepared to get knee deep in there. All right, I'm going in. My headlamp is packed up in my suitcase, so I'm having to use this lantern. I picked a bad night to wear shorts. Oh wow, tons and tons of these chips. I need a box or something to put them in though. Whoa, what is this? Some kind of Halloween projector. Try me. Oh, it lights up still. Oh, okay. I guess this goes around it somehow. Oh yeah, these things snap on there and then it projects stuff. Holy crap, that still works. We'll be taking that. A ghost. All right, I'm gonna bag up these chips and then get out of here. What is that? A whole bag of cornmeal. I don't know why they threw it out. Oh, I bet it's past the expiration date. Oh, another one of these. I've got 2 of these Halloween things. I'm gonna need a bigger box for the chips. Oh, there's tons of these taco meal kits in here too. Okay, I need a much bigger box. I'm gonna box a bunch of this stuff up and I will bring y'all back when I get out of the dumpster. I just got so much stuff. Don't worry, I have some hand sanitizer in the truck. I probably should have brought some gloves, honestly. Look at this. Halloween projectors and just tons and tons of chips. This is a large box too, and a lot of these taco shells. All this stuff, most of it said it expires June 2026, so not too far gone. All right, I'm gonna load this up and get out of here. I got everything loaded into the truck. Oh my God, just so much. Dude, what a good score.
Hello.
Hey.
Jeez, hey.
I just found like 30 bags of chips and a bunch of those taco meal kit things.
What?
Yeah, and I found these 2 Halloween projector things. It's like you turn it on and it shines a light and it makes like little ghosts and witches and stuff like that on the wall.
Oh my gosh, did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. All right, just wanted to let you know. I was very excited about it.
Love you.
Love you, bye. I'm just gonna stop here at McDonald's and get food for the night because it is like 90 degrees outside and I do not feel like cooking in the back of my truck once we get stopped.
What can I get for you?
I just need a number 1 with no onions.
What's your drink?
Dr. Pepper.
All right, what else?
That's all.
947, be bought first window.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice night. Thanks, buddy. You too. I'm just gonna park in this Publix parking lot that is beside McDonald's and eat. I have a delicious cream soda. I think it's a Dad's Blue cream soda, but I'm gonna save it and drink it at the airport when we get there because I got a Dr. Pepper, so probably shouldn't be drinking that much soda late at night. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight anyways. I gotta my plane leaves at 4:40 a.m. I believe, so we'll see. Maybe I'll get a few hours. Oh, fries are hot. I used hand sanitizer on my hands already once, but I'm gonna respray them again just to make sure I don't get any dumpster juice on my burger. Make sure y'all are always nice to the fast food workers because if you've never worked in fast food before, it sucks. My very first job was at Dairy Queen, and then I worked at Burger King. I actually got fired from Burger King for setting the fryers on fire. I think I've told that story before. But anyways, it's a crappy job. It's fast-paced, hot, and people are rude to you. So you should always be nice to those guys, unless they're rude to you. And in that case, I wouldn't eat there because they probably spit in your food. All right, I'm going to eat. And even though I already found some good dumpster treasure, we might swing behind this Publix and check their dumpster after I get done eating. I am done eating. We're gonna sneak around this Publix and do a little more dumpster diving. Looks like they have a trash compactor, so can't do any dumpster diving in that thing. A lot of the newer buildings have the trash compactors now, so oh well. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just head on to the airport now. We made a pretty good find tonight as far as dumpster diving goes, so I'm satisfied with our score. So let's head to the airport, get parked, and I'll talk to y'all when we get there. Whoa. Well, I'm here at the airport, so I guess I'm going to climb the back and try out this new pee jug that a subscriber sent to me. It's like I'll show it to you in just a second. It's a little container. You pee in it, and then you put the lid on it, and you go and dump it somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to empty it at, though. I might just have to leave it in the back of my truck until I get back. It is extremely hot, so I'm going to have to turn this air conditioner on while I'm back here. This is my new pee jug. It was given to me by a subscriber, Neil from Due South Fishing. So thanks, bro. I really appreciate that. And I'm about to put it to use. Is this only for pee or can you do other things in it? All right. So it's very humid in here or out here. So I'm going to grab my portable air conditioner and make sure all the water's drained out of it before I climb in there and plug it in. Because if not, if it gets full, it cuts the condenser. Is that what it is? Anyways, it makes it not blow cold air. It's just the fan if it gets full, I've learned. This thing is considered portable, but it is still a lot to deal with. Oh, there's no water in here, so I must have drained it on the way back from the Pennsylvania trip. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get in here and we're gonna hook this AC up and cool it off back here. You may have noticed I wore shorts. This is the first time I've ever worn shorts in a video. I try not to show my white pasty legs, but it just couldn't be avoided today. Okay. Hopefully you can see that, but the AC is now on and we're drawing about 362 watts per hour. And it says that this will last 10.2 hours. Sorry. So it will last 10.2 hours if we left this AC blowing full blast. Now 9.8 hours. Probably the longest I've ever left it on was in the porta potty, and that was, I don't know, it had to be 4 hours at least. And I can't remember, but I think the Blue Eddy was still probably 50% or more still charged. So, all right, now what do we do? Look how nasty this looks. I got to do something. I'm thinking about getting that spray-on bed liner or Plasti Dip spray and putting it on here because my foam did not work. I brought my little 3/4 size guitar. Once it cools off in here a little bit, I'll play a song. I really like this little thing. My dad found it and gave it to me. And honestly, at first, most of these tiny guitars, these small ones, they sound like toys, like absolute crap. But this thing, I mean, obviously it doesn't sound as good as a real full-size guitar, but it sounds pretty good for what it is. And it's perfect for this kind of stuff. I actually brought it with me on the trip with Kevin and Sam Bananas, but I left it in the back of the truck, so. Might need to tune it up. This is a song I wrote a long time ago. I no longer feel this way. Just want to let you know that beforehand. But I wrote this song a long time ago. I've been pretty open that I have anxiety, depression, and I take medicine for it. But I wrote this song back when I didn't have a handle on it. It's not that funny, but anyways, here we go. Oh, it's called Take Me Away. Don't hurt myself today. And I know that many feel the same as I do. I believe your pain is real. I hope you can pull through. Take me away from the pain of this place. Tell me I'll be okay. Okay, I better be quiet now. I've been very loud back here. The time has come for me to break the seal on the pea jug. I'll check back in with you afterwards and let you know how it goes. Why does it have a measuring section here? Like, why do you need to know how much pea you're putting in there? Also, you won't be able to see the level of the pea once it's in there because it's not really a see-through bottle. All right, well, let me get this done and then I'll tell you about what I have coming up this week. I am going to try out some of the dumpster snacks I found. I'm going to wipe the outside of the bag off with some baby wipes though. Just to, you know, I don't know, clean it off a little. And then, and also, we had this Dad's Blue Cream Soda. I've had this a bunch of times and it's one of my favorites. And then for dessert, I have whatchamacallit. A subscriber once sent me a whole bunch of these and I was like, okay, I'll eat one for dessert in every video for like 2 months or something like that. And then me and the kids ate them all in like a week. So I don't like this. Okay, I'm going to switch lights because sometimes some LED lights are like on a different frequency than the camera, and it causes these little black lines through the camera. So let me switch lights. Let's try that. There we go. That's better. All right, let's clean the dumpster snacks up and try them out. It is so hot. I turned the air conditioner off because it's pretty loud and kind of annoying when you're editing video and there's like a loud sound in the background, like these chips right now while I'm trying to talk. Okay. The dumpster snacks have been cleaned. Let's test them out. I'm looking for an expiration date. All right, so best if used by July 14th, 2026. So we're about a month past that date. Well, perfectly fine. I'm gonna eat some of these and bring you back when I open up the Dad's cream soda. Those are kind of, I'm gonna spit on myself. Those are kind of spicy. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking good. I think this may be my most favorite cream soda of all time. I'm sure I said that a lot though. I don't think I've explained this, but my flight leaves around 4:30 a.m. or 4:40, something like that. I'm going to Minneapolis to this outdoor retailer show. This company, Membrane Solutions, is sending me out there. Even though I had to pay for that car rental, they are reimbursing me for that. But, you know, I still got to pay for it out of pocket in the beginning. Anywho, so when this video ends, I'm going to immediately start filming another video of my trip to Minneapolis. I'm going to get a car in the morning, the Tesla that I rented, and we're going to do a car camp in that tomorrow night. And I'm going to film that video tomorrow night, and I'm going to release it right after this one. So this one will come out on a Friday. Hopefully the other one will either come out the next day on Saturday or Sunday, maybe Monday at the absolute latest. But so there'll be 2 videos this weekend. This one you're watching now, and then another one within a day or 2. And then I'm hoping I can do a stealth camp at an abandoned place while I'm up there as well. I know this video is probably a little shorter. I was kind of in a bind here. I had to haul back from Pennsylvania to get here in time to be able to go catch this flight and get up to Minneapolis. So this is really the only time I had to get a video out for Friday. So what I did. Delicious. All right, y'all. I'm going to finish eating this drink my dad's cream soda, and then we'll read some comments from last week's video. First comment is from Nej81. Not sure how to say that, but they say, you got to go back and look for the drone, man. I think with a few guys, you should find it. The problem is I didn't really see where it crashed at. I had it on a tracking mode. So with the DJI drone, you fly it in the air, and there's a certain mode you can go into, draw a box around yourself, and then it will track you in a circle. Well, I thought it was going to be a small circle, and it was a wide river, so I thought it would just go in a circle around me, but I guess it went in a very large circle, and I didn't even know it crashed until I looked down at my controller, and it was gone. The controller said it crashed. So the only way I knew where it was by the pinpoint on my controller, but I went to that spot, and then it kept changing. So I really, I have coordinates too, but I don't know if that was the right spot or not. So if I'd have known for sure it was right there in that certain area, I would have tried to go back, even though I was kind of in a rush. Literally, when I got out of there, we got something to eat, and then I drove to a hotel. I got there at like 7 o'clock at night, and I edited that video until 8 o'clock the next morning, and then had to leave the hotel and start heading, leave the hotel at around 10 and start heading back to Alabama. But thanks for the comment. I know it was kind of a long-winded explanation. Next comment is from Brighton Redis. I always go down the river backwards. Honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal. I would have been fine floating backwards, but I finally figured out that I just had the trolling motor turned around the wrong direction. So once I figured that out, it was pretty smooth sailing, other than the river being very shallow in a lot of parts. Next comment is from Wheeze1964. Yeah, don't touch that caterpillar. They look cute, but they are hands off. Yeah, I wasn't going to touch it. Just a little black spiky thing scared me, and apparently that's not even what digs into your skin. It's actual fluffy little white fur. I guess y'all saw when I peeled it off of my chair case, it was just stuck on there. It was like Velcro trying to peel that thing off. I offered it to Sam Bananas and said, here, touch it. He was about to grab it, but I'm a good guy, so I stopped him. This one is from Robert Schmidt 1000. Kevin and Sam over here, two bald guys with beards. Then there's Todd with his hair. Come on, Todd, just us baldies. I was very respectful, kept my hat on the whole time because, I didn't want to rub it in their bald faces that I had. In their defense, they have normal size ears, so, I almost said I'd rather have normal size ears and no hair than hair with big ears, but I don't think I'd want that. All right, final comment is from Madden Outdoors 76. I finally tried one of the Ramen drinks. They're pretty good, but expensive for how small they are, unless I got it at the wrong place. No, they are absolutely expensive. I want to say they're like, $3 for maybe a 6-ounce bottle. I treat those things like a dessert almost. It's not something you would just drink because you're thirsty. It's like a treat. I think most people probably get them for their kids. It's like a special drink or something, but they're so tasty. It's just like having a little dessert after dinner. So that's how I got into drinking them. All right, y'all. I have stayed up all night. It is 3:18 in the morning right now. I'm going to get my bags and head into the airport and get ready to catch this plane. All right, y'all, that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to end it right here so I don't have to talk to a camera in public in front of people when I go in. But come back in like 2 days and I'll have part 2 of this out. And we're going to be camping in a Tesla, going to an outdoor camping show, and I don't know what else. I haven't gotten there yet, but you'll see. All right, thank y'all so much for watching this, And I'll see y'all in just a few days. Bye, everybody.